Back over here again. My netting's arrived, so these two beds are now going to actually have one hoop system running over there. These hoops, first of all, I'm going to move over to here and sort this path out down the middle there, leave all these stakes in. Then Finn and I are going to move this netting straight over to there so it's ready. I've bought some leeks for some gaps and spaces, but the leeks are probably going to go in that next bed over there anyway. Then I've got all my metal in. We'll cut the pipe, that'll go straight on. The net is the right width. All we've got to do is roll it out and cut it to the 8 metres that I want, because I've got 6 metre beds, and we can always trim it off. I might even lay some of this fencing down just so we've got some easy access, and do it nice and simple. Okay, a few short minutes and I've whizzed down there, cleared the path. I've got extra stakes in down here and I'm already moving these over. This bed was completely wood chipped over. I've left the manure quite deep there anyway as a weed suppressant. I'm going to get the net on, then I'll rake some more of the wood chip back in there just to hold everything in place, like over here. And then any minute now, when these two are uncovered, we'll literally unpeg the ends, lift this up, this net in here, and we'll take it over and put it on this bed just loose. I won't have to worry about doing too much on the ends. I'll get my straining wire across the top first, but I'm going to take that straining wire. Actually, I could actually just take these tubes over. That's what I'm going to do. I'll uncover that and move those tubes over, and then keep these ones as spares out of the way. Netting's cut to length, fixed to the battens at each side, ready to carry over there now. I'll just show you our double hoop. You can probably see the wire at the moment looks loose, but everything's got to just be tensioned once the net is on. But that's covering our double bed here and here with the path down the middle. Okay, I've got multi-sewn leeks in here, hard to see with the net, but I've got some issues. I've got the big hoops set up, but at each end, because it's such a big span of hoops, where the tensioners are on, it's actually pulling the ends down. So I'm not going to do it today, but at a later date what I'm going to do is get some battens and actually maybe stick an upright underneath here to hold that at the right height, and maybe a cross brace running back in both ends, and then everything will lift up and pull tight in the right way like that. But for now, you know, everything is in. Let's see if I can get the camera through one of those holes. So yeah, for now everything's all right. Not ideal, but you know, it's the first time I've tried to do the bigger hoops, and because it's a bigger setup and the mesh is slightly less forgiving, I've had to stake this side, but that's fine, because if I undo this side I can lift it up and then I've got something to actually slide it down against again. I have popped one in there, but I'll do the same again. I'll roll this over tighter here and here and pop 2 decent stakes in. That will hold that. Then I can actually tidy these ends up, but for now that's going to have to do. But there we go, so all good really. And I've got sprouts in this end. Right at that far end up there, I've managed to get in some purple sprout and broccoli, and I've thrown that in some gaps here. At some point I might even get some spinach in between these gaps. Sprouts go up so far, then cauliflowers up to there. I've got a small gap at that end. I could have popped these leeks in there, but I thought, well, the leeks won't need to be netted once they get going a little bit bigger, and I can continue netting these things over. And before long I'm going to get a really old heirloom type of squash on the go, a big blue one, and I've got dwarf French beans going to go in here when they're ready to come out. Then this lot can be uncovered. This net will then go over here until the squash has started running and really got going, just to keep birds, pigeons, everything like that off. And I'm going to need some bigger pea sticks in there, but they're fine for now. At least they're giving the peas some support. But everything looking good, apart from a few hiccups.